Okay, so by now you should have got your video from the basketball court, emailed it to yourself, and have it ready to go on your computer so that we can start analysing it through Kinovea. So first thing we're going to do is upload the video. So if I click this little file button here, it's going to let me go anywhere in the computer to access the file. My basketball video is right here, so I'm going to click that one and press open. Now you'll be able to see that it appears on the screen. First thing we need to do here is we need to import coordinates so that we can set our height. That way the computer is going to know how to scale everything. So if I go image, coordinate system, origin, and I'm going to set it at the base of my foot so that I am the origin. Press apply. Now we're going to set our height. So I'm going to click the line button. I'm going to go from the tippity top of my head to the base of my foot and make the line straight. Now I have pre-measured myself and I know that I am 165. So I'm going to go to calibrate measure, make sure this is in centimeters and set this to 165 centimeters. Press apply. Now I'm ready to start tracking the ball. Now I'd go for about maybe 5 for each path. So you want to get the very start of the path, the turning point, the end of the path, and maybe one in between on each side. So at the end of this, if you've done yours correctly and you're tracking from your hand to the hoop, from the hoop to the ground, and then a bounce, you should be able to have about 15 points. Now, I'm not going to track all of my points. I'm just going to show you the basics of how to start it off. So I'm going to press play, and I'm going to go until I'm just about to throw the ball. Okay, so now I've pressed pause. I'm also going to slow the speed so that I can be more accurate with where my ball points are. Now, you can go for more than 5 points per path. It will mean that yours is more accurate. Okay, so I'm going to click this little cross marker here, and I'm going to go up to the ball and put a little dot on it. Now, there is a way to track the path of the ball through Kinovea, but it is quite difficult and you have to set quite a few paths to make it work. So I believe that the easiest option is just to go through and pick some points. So that's my first point there. Now I'm going to press play. We're also going to right click on that one. We'll leave that. Okay, click this one, click that. Now we should be able to get it to show us the coordinate. All right, guys, just the bell. Okay. Right click. We're going to go to our little tracker. Click on that one. I reckon that's probably about my turning point. The easiest way to do this would be to watch the video and get the turning point to come up. Okay, and then it's hitting the backboard there, so I'm going to make sure that I get that path in my journey. Now, when you're talking about your observations and assumptions, it should be noted where you're putting the X on the ball. So are you consistently putting that mark in the center of the ball, at the top of the ball, or at the bottom of the ball? Because if you do not track the ball in the same place each time, then that's going to give you some discrepancies in your data because it's going to make it look above or below the line, meaning that some points will be a little bit off by going a little bit higher or going a little bit lower. Okay, so next thing we want to do is we want to make these show us what the points actually are. Let's just watch this video through to make sure all my points are looking good. Okay, so we can see here, we're about to get our little crosses to appear. Perfect. Okay, so at this point, we want to right click on the blue marker and press display coordinate. So that's my first coordinate there. I'm just going to move that to the side to make it easier. Now I'm going to play to the next one. So I'm going to right click on this one, press display coordinate, move that to the side, keep them in order so that makes sense. Right click on this one, display coordinate, take it to the side. Right click this one. Now, if you haven't played the video through enough, it won't let you right click on the coordinate. I'm not 100% sure why, but do what works, and this is working. Okay, you get the idea. You right click on all of them, you get your coordinates over here, and then you should be set to enter those coordinates into Desmos. I would enter them in as the exact values that they're appearing on the screen. I wouldn't round them for this because it gives you 2 decimal places. Okay, and that's how to collect your data through Desmos.